So another possible, and it's actually very likely that this will happen to you, because this happened to me as well. During your journey at a community college, whether it's your 1 year or 2 year, there will be a point where you will start to lose focus of doing all your tasks, assigning or doing all your assignments and homework, and submitting them on time, studying with your routines and whatnot. There will be a time when you're gonna lose focus, and you're gonna lose motivation, and you're gonna lose ambition, and you're just not at the high motivated level that you once were during the early stages of your community college journey. And this is completely normal. It's impossible for human beings, it's impossible for people to be 100% motivated every single day for 1 year straight or 2 years straight or etc. If you can do that, if you personally know someone who can do that, dude, you better be very close friends with him, because that's extremely rare. So for me personally, my first year, I'd say, I was very focused. I was very determined on wanting to transfer, keeping with my routine, my daily schedule, whether it's doing my homework assignments, whether it's studying for tests. I was very determined, and obviously it wasn't, every single day. There were some days when, I was a little bit less motivated than other days, but overall, I was pretty motivated, I should say. I'd say that around the end of my first year at community college and entering my second year, but my first semester of my second year, that's when I started to lose focus a little bit, and I started to lose the same hunger and the same level of fire that I once had. And I think a big reason was because me personally, my GPA at community college was a 4.0. So my first year at community college, I got straight A's. And then the next year, my mentality was, oh dude, this was easy. It wasn't easy. Like, I still had to put in work, I had to put in effort, but it's a lot easier than I expected. And with that mentality, I started to kind of slack off with my studying, with my homework assignments. Like, obviously, I didn't just completely disregard them. I still did them, but I didn't put the same level of effort as before. And I started to realize that once the assignments that I'd usually get 100% on, I'd either get a B, or B plus, or A minus. And when I started to see that trend, the grades going down lower and lower, that's when I started to get scared, and that's when I was like, oh fuck, I have to go back to my old motivated and ambitious self, because it'd be such a waste. Think about it. It'd be such a waste if you went to community college and your goal was to transfer out in 2 years, and let's say that the first year you were working really hard, you got straight A's, perfect everything, it was a great year, a 4.0 as of now. And then let's say the next year, your second year, let's say you got straight B's because of lack of effort. Wouldn't that be such a waste? You kept a perfect track record. You kept a perfect level of A's. You maintained a straight A. Why lose that? Why would you want to lose that for because you feel lazy now, just because you're not as motivated or ambitious as before? I think that's a complete waste. So when my grades started to slip, when my motivation level started to slip, I had to revisit why I originally came to community college. I had to sit down and ask myself, hey, what was your main purpose? What was your main reason of coming to a community college? And then that's when I realized, is so that I could transfer out of this shithole of a school and go somewhere that I love, go somewhere that I really want to go, which was USC. So when you lose focus, don't be scared. Remind yourself that this is a completely normal process. It's a completely normal emotion and feeling that you'll experience. However, you have to realize that this feeling should only be temporary. It cannot be permanent, because if you start to lose focus and then you completely fall off, it is going to be such a waste, and you will regret it greatly once you submit your application and once the results come out and it's not the results that you wanted. I mean, think about it. That'd be terrible. You know, you're working so hard. You decided to sacrifice your 2 years to go to community college, and then once all the results come out, it's just average results. I mean, to me, that's just unfortunate, you know, and that's something that you guys should avoid. And the only way to do that is to be focused, staying focused, revisit why you came to community college, and stay on track.